Okay. All right, who has joined us this morning? I greet you all. It's already a full house. Success, I greet you. I greet you. Thank you, Success, for joining. I greet you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. I pray for the quick release of our PM. We make all the enemies of Biafra to be disappointed when they hear for the release of our Prime Minister. He say Ututoma, sent Izuchuku Ututoma, Don Wapale Ututoma, Emenike Chibo Ututoma, Esambanefo Ututoma, and anybody that is going anywhere. Now join me and say amen to this. Our PM is already on his way out, but I want to tell you, anybody that is knocking bim, doing chakra, consulting that our PM we have a gridlock for any reason, or that anything done by anybody, witness or whoever, will delay or cause any obstruction on the motion that is about to be passed to declare our PM of any kind of involvement whatsoever, whoever you are, whether you thought about it, you desire it, you even imagine it, in the mighty name of Chukwu Okike Abiama, you will sleep and not wake up. Where is my bell? You will sleep and not wake up. 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 You know why? Because the hope of all Biafrans, the confidence of all Biafrans is on this Prime Minister Odogu. He is the finisher. So anything you are doing to hamper, delay, cause obstruction, you even thought about it. You went to a tree, you went to a coven, you even imagined it. You will sleep and not wake up. You will sleep and not wake up. In the mighty name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. He say. You are making profit or benefit from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's delay and incarceration. You are making profit or benefit from Mazi Simon Ekpa's incarceration and delay. And you wish they don't come out so that your benefit will continue. The God of Biafra, whoever you are, anywhere, whether in cabinet, outside cabinet, within cabinet, in Biafra, whether you are vam, whoever you are, may Chukwu Okike Abiama release thunder upon your foundation and destroy you. Whoever you are, if your desire is not that our leaders, our leader, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, will come out as quickly as possible and get everything going as smooth as it should be. Your evil desires will not come to pass. It will hit you like a thunderbolt and destroy you. He said. All right. OgodoWoman. OgodoWoman. I was listening to the idiot, shameless that love mammon more than freedom. Very, very shameless. You will see truth. But because of your love for mammon, because your evil intention was not clear, your intention was not pure towards Biafra, you wanted your own selfish interests. That is why you pretend as if you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but you never did. OgodoWoman, also known as OgodoMan, you pretended as if you love our prime minister. You never did. You pretended as if you loved Vam Vam Vam. You never did. Your connection, your mind was anywhere it work. If it work for DOS, I will go. If it works for Simon, I will go. If it work for Van Van, I will go. Now, Ngozi Orabufulani, anyhow, let me try. Maybe this one will work. If your mind is pure and clean and truthful, you will stand on the side of truth. You don't care whoever it is. You will stand on the side of truth. Look at you. I believed that you are a person that loves Biafra, but I never knew that you are fake. Now, finally, OgodoWoman confessed the reason behind his manipulative moves. I recorded it. I am going to play it. I've posted it on my Twitter handle. Now, let's go and listen to OgodoWoman. About 12 minutes or less than that, because the shameless woman, Ngozi Orabufulani, still exposed herself again. Because all the things that Ngozi is doing, okay, he's only OgodoWoman, please, thank you. OgodoWoman, not known as OgodoMan. Thank you. I won't make that mistake again. I won't make it again. I will not. I won't make the mistake again. Now, I recorded it. The man shamelessly, confessed his journey. And you now begin to look and say, the place that shocked me is where you will know that this man have no love or respect for our prime minister. Anybody that will talk and tell you, Simon Ekpa is a small boy, you will know that they don't even have any respect for that position, that prime minister position. He's a small boy, hey! You listen to him, OgodoWoman. Simon Ekpa, he's a small boy, who are you? Shameless sabo. Shameless sabo. We are going to listen to OgodoWoman now. Let's go. Let me bring it. Hey, I'm so disappointed. So many people that I believed actually knew what.
1 second, please.
That they love Biafra, but they don't. Let's go. Let me bring the video very well, I beg. I will bring it like this. Like this is better, so that when he come out, you'll be able to see the shameless lover of Mammon, not a lover of Biafra. Let's go.
Yes, I'm trying to. 1 second. I don't know. This technology. 1 second, please. This technology sometime. Can anybody hear me?
OgodoWoman.
All right.
OgodoWoman.
Can you guys I greet each and every one of you with a clean heart, the best of it. I have to tender an apology as well. I have not been showing up. And I hope you are hearing me, please.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And
okay, I got tabu.
First of all, I'm going to greet everybody in the house. And I greet you, my DPM. Because you merit it.
You merit it.
You watch it.
My DPM.
And you are doing it perfectly.
Okay.
Just a very few comments to
ask this idiot. You merit it, you watch it, and you are doing it perfectly. Ask this monkey, ask this zombie, what does she merit? What is she worth? And what is she doing? The same thing Rosa said is the same thing this monkey will say. You merit it, you watch it, and you are doing it. Ask OgodoWoman, what is this Orabufulani? What does she merit? Orabufulani, what is she worth? A worthless, shameless woman. Dirty and smelling. What does she worth? Nothing. Orabufulani, what is she doing? You merit it, you watch it, and you are doing it. What is she worth? What does she merit? What is she doing? Zero. They cannot bring out anything. Okoko.
Follow up with Ugo 247. To follow up with my own governor here in Canada, which is.
Did you see the direction he came from? Ugo 247, Udele 247 is the one that put him on this track. Come and explain yourself. And I thank God he did. Ugo 247. Let him repeat it again. Ugo 247.
You meditate, you watch it, and you are doing it perfectly. Just a very few comments to follow up with Ugo 247. To follow up with my own governor here in Canada, which is Mazu Gokoro. I've known Mazu Gokoro for quite some time now, and the moment he became the leader here, I said, yes, I am in 200%, and I'm going to support to make sure that whatever I name is going very well. Unfortunately, we were unable. We planned everything, but in the last minute, I myself supposed to be the driver with one other guy. A vehicle rented, everything was ready, but again, something happened, the other person couldn't. Then I cannot be able to drive alone on a very long going and coming back. That was the reason why I was not at present, and I apologize for that. Now, on that note, we had a meeting with Ugo, as he has already said. So members here saw the need of it and decided to the 55 cartons more donated and the Goro 10, which you go have already said. So what that means is that 45 cartons is available. And today, there is a purpose for this particular mug. People do not understand. And that is why Mazugo said I should make some clarifications. The main purpose of this is the same thing that we are about to do today, to reach out. Because in 2021, if not 2020, when designing this, there was a different thing in mind, which was a clothing. I have a lot of clothing that I designed for Biafra.
You see, this journey of his love for money and his selfish interest started in 2021. 2021 can work out with nkata. Nkata ego. Nkata ebo gesi make ego with Biafrans. 2021 ko bido nkata no since 2021. No wonder he has been failing all the way.
Thing in mind, which was a clothing. I have a lot of clothing that I designed for Biafra. I am the owner of houseofbiafra.com. I did a whole lot of in my archive. When any year I decide to begin to release it, I have leggings, tracksuit, t-shirts I design. But this is very, very short. Two men that came from Canada to protest against Simon Ekpa, my own prime minister in Finland. One of them gave me $20,000 when I was in China. I said, I like you, I like what you're doing. Put it in there. I say, I will not put it into clothing, but I have something more important, much, much better, that is going to reach every family, because when you have this cup on your table, it sends a message. When you buy it and give it to your co-worker, that is actually the main purpose. It's not all about profit. It's not all about profit. It is all about reach out. Because when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came to Toronto, he said, if you know what to do to propagate the gospel of Biafra, do it. That was the day I was motivated. Otherwise, the money I put in there, if I put it in my clothing line, of course, all of you know. But again, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can abandon everything, if our prime minister can abandon everything, if today our DPM is shortly between her profession, including all of you here, so what is money? Money is nothing. So the purpose of that particular cup is what is about to happen today, because that.
You said if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can abandon everything, if Simon Ekpa can abandon everything, he abandoned his political everything, abandon everything. Now he got to Ngozi. Ngozi did not abandon anything, no. Now, let me shock you. Do you know that our APM have also abandoned almost everything about his business? He doesn't even have time for his business again. Abandon business. He'll be going to Washington, D.C. to meet with Mike Johnson, abandon things. Ngozi did not abandon. You know what Ngozi is doing? Ngozi is shuttling. I want him to repeat that thing again. That one now enter me. Let him repeat everything again. If our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can abandon everything, let him repeat it by himself.
Otherwise, the money I put in them, if I put it in my clothing line, of course, all of you know. But again, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can abandon everything, if our prime minister can abandon everything, if today our DPM is shortly between her profession, including all of you here.
You see that? That is where it now hits them. If you still ask this nitwit, according to my own taproot here, taproot says nitwit. If you ask this nitwit, what did your DPM abandon? Your DPM cannot even abandon shit. Nnamdi Kanu abandon everything. Simon Ekpa abandoned everything. That's the leaders. That's why we don't have another leader. Today, our APM, who is acting on behalf of our prime minister, abandon things. What did Ngozi abandon? Ngozi is still going to Owambe party. Ngozi is still going to Nigeria party. Nigeria. Ngozi is still talking with Obaseki. Ngozi has still maintained and reserved her network. And she's still shuttling. Ngozi is shuttling. Hey, OgodoWoman, you see how you are busted. Busted! Oh, yeah?
But again, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can abandon everything, if our prime minister can abandon everything, if today our DPM is shortly between her profession, including all of you here, so what is money? Money is nothing. So the purpose of that particular corp.
And they say, what is money? Money is nothing. But this guy, because of money, do you know when this guy called me? This guy called me like 5 or 7 days to the convention in Finland. No, not 5 days before the closure of the convention registration. As it was already closing, he called me. Can I still go to Finland? Because that time, Prime Minister have already said that anybody that does not pay, the person is going to pay $1,000. Because this one, he has been, I don't know why he even thought of going at that late hour. He said, okay, I will talk to I said, okay, no problem. Talk to PM, tell him, give him your reason. That was before our PM was arrested. This guy called me. I still have our conversation. This OgodoWoman called me. I told him, okay, I will still talk to PM on your behalf. You register, you will be allowed to go. At least your intention is genuine. Eventually, this nitwit did not come to Finland, though. He did not come. But when all the nonsense that happened, he's the one that carried Ngozi Orabufulani on his head. This shameless idiot. Continue. Let us hear you. Oko.
What is money?
Money
is nothing. So the purpose of that particular corp is what is about to happen today. Because that 45, I will appreciate. It will gladden my heart to make it memo Bioma that I didn't lose. Because people are laughing at me. Do you people know what happened? The 2 men that came to protest against Simon Ekpa, my prime minister, bought 1 carton. That is the guy that gave me $20,000. In 2021, why? Because I didn't join them in castigating Mazi Simon Ekpa, who my prime minister. If I had come to Toronto, autopilot, OgodoWoman autopilot, all of them abandoned me. They sabotaged me. You know what they did? They took that cop, Biafra child, Nwachineke, and they know that Biafra child, Nwachineke, is a rival. Only a copy our prime minister. All of you knows what happened that time.
This monkey, This monkey knows very well the people he was giving those cups to. He knew very well that they were DOS. Because our prime minister, who is being led by the spirit, oh, my prime minister, Simon Ekpa, the man sees afar. Let me tell you, let me shock you. If I am fake, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa will never draw me close to himself. Me, if I am fake. Because Simon Ekpa, that man is too spiritually deep. Too deep. The reason why Prime Minister did not allow Ngozi to enter every of the department of office that made it possible for us to, because he knew that Ngozi was fake. Finland was shaking that her old best and doing everything, thinking that PM would touch it. You didn't know that PM have already seen her end. PM knew that I am the armor bearer. That's why he drew me close. PM already knew that this man, OgodoWoman, this Ogodo shameless woman, shameless idiot, is already DOS. That's why all the while he was talking about the cup and some of us were promoting it, PM never gave it a chance. The next thing that PM saw was to see that cup on the platform of the DOS. He's now confessing. He's now trying to paint it as if he didn't know them, that he was not the one that gave it to Biafra child. As this monkey, all the while that Biafra child was using that cup to do broadcasts and putting it in the center, and the PM saw it and said, hey, look at this man. I knew that he was DOS. Why did he not come that time to debunk it? Why did he not come to debunk it? He's coming to frame the story because himself and Ugo Udele 247 have already planned how he will come and debunk it so that he will be able to buy the mind of Biafrans. Let me tell you, OgodoWoman, you already failed on arrival. We know who you are. We know you are 419, you are DOS, you are busted. Busted. PM saw you from afar. When PM does his hand like this, he's seeing what you cannot see. He has already used his hand to estray you. He also did it on me. And when PM looked into the future and saw Vam, he said, I saw him in the finish line. I see him in the finish line. He will never betray. But you, OgodoWoman, PM look at you and see what PM was seeing is, hey, 419, DOS, Nigeria, Orabufulani. PM was seeing you. That is why he never attended to you and your mug gibberish of 419 cup. He saw you, he rejected it. And the next thing that happened is that you went and then you sampled that cup on the platform of the DOS. You are now trying to paint it that they bought one carton. How did they buy one carton? Were you carrying the cup up and down to sell? They contacted you. You gave it to them. You wanted to see if it will move through their platform. But because they know that you are fake. Now you come with to go to 247, Udele 247 to do damage control. Hey, OgodoWoman, shameless Ogodi Iberibe. Ogodi Iberibe, shameless you. Listen to him, how he's trying to do damage control, but he already failed.
Biafra child watching again. And then they sabotaged me. You know what they did? They took that cup, Biafra child watching again. And they know that Biafra child watching again is a rival. Only a copy our prime minister. All of you knows what happened that time. I don't blame my prime minister. I don't blame Simon Ekpa. I didn't for one day. But those people that are accusing me today are the people that actually went to our prime minister and said all sort of things. Vam, Nenanya, Eunice Uchechi, the one this last time.
Hey! Vam, Bakwala n'ọzọ o. Ọ bịakwala n'ọzọ. Vam, ọbịakwala n'ọzọ o. Ọ bịakwala n'ọzọ. Hey! Vam name will always be a nightmare to you. Do you know what this idiot failed to realize? Is that I have never ever one day taken his matter and brought it to the PM. Nobody need to tell PM anything before he identify you. You are now calling Nnenanya. There's nothing like Nnenanya with us. We have our own honorable Nnenanya. Nnenna, our rep in Canada, a very formidable woman. and our beloved sister Uchechi in Canada. I don't know how they confronted, and they knew you very well. Then they probably have reported the issue to the government. Not even one day did I even bring your matter to the PM. One day, never. But here, you are calling Van 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 because you know that Van 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 is a very powerful light. Everybody will suspect Van 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 because they know how powerful and how vocal I am. But I tell you, you are fake, complete fake. Fake! He said they sabotage him. Van Van Van, Nenayanya. There's no Nenayanya. It is Mommy Nena, our honorable in Canada, a very powerful and formidable woman. And if you go and ask Nena, I don't even think Nena even told PM about you or anything like that. PM identified you and PM stayed far. PM never even mentioned your name or talk about the mug or talk about the cup. He just saw it and said, look at another one Nigeria Fulif. Look at him, OgodoWoman. You want to come and deceive me with the DOS mug. God-forsaken, fake businessman that want to use Biafra as business. Van Van Van, Ewu, Canada.
People that are accusing me today are the people that actually went to our prime minister and said all sort of things. Van Van Van, Nenanya, Eunice Uchechi, the one this last time when you figure out to shine. These are the people that are castigating me. Dog, you be in business now. When I look at them, I see them as a low lives because they won't, their life will change. But that is not the point here. How were two cop
everything about him is Okpogo Yawa, because he's looking for Okpogo he will gain, what he will profit. Ndị mmadụ na-eweta ego tinye n'ihe a na-eme, but go weta ego tinye na business ka iwe want ya back. Okoko o wee daa gị n'isi because you are busted.
Okpogo ndọnyere dia, ọ bụ na ha afịa, they won't, their life will change. But that is not the point here. How were two cup near Biafra child, one chicken, and ask him to always put that cup whenever he's doing a video.
Busted.
If I am Simon Ekpa, I will think that this guy, who is this guy actually? Yes, he's supporting me. Why is this cup down over there? I will be thinking the same thing as well. But the reason why Masugo said I should do some clarifications is the reason why what I'm doing today. To let everybody, for those who still harbor something, because people call me two-faced. And I was like, how can I be two-faced? When I am 200% behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, behind my prime minister. I call him my prime minister. I call him my prime minister. And
listen to
memo
that,
the woman that I didn't lose. So what is money? Money is nothing. So the purpose of that particular cup is what is about to happen today. Yes, I guess Simon Ekpa, my prime minister, bought one carton. That abandoned me. They sabotaged me. You know what they did? Don't blame my prime minister. I don't blame Simon Ekpa. I didn't for one day. But those people that are accusing me today are the people that actually went to our prime minister and said all sort of things. Van Van Van, Nenanya, Eunice Uchechi, the one this last time when you figure out to shine. These are the people that are castigating me. Dog, you be in business now. When I look at them, I see them as a low lives because they won't, their life will change. But that is not the point here. How were two cup near Biafra child, one chicken, and ask him to always put that cup whenever he's doing a video. If I am Simon Ekpa, I will think that this guy, who is this guy actually? Yes, he's supporting me. Why is this cup down over there? I will be thinking the same thing as well. But the reason why Masugo said I should do some clarifications is the reason why what I'm doing today. To let everybody, for those who still harbor something, because people call me two-faced. And I was like, how can I be two-faced
now
when I am 200% behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, behind my prime minister? I call him my prime minister.
Listen to that. I am 200% behind my prime minister. I call him my prime minister. You hear that? Now ask yourself, where does that issue of Atomiato come in? You call somebody your prime minister, and then you are now regretting that you call him your prime minister by reminding us that Netoroyato. Are you guys following? Because I wanted to pause it there and the thing went and rewind it back. I must wait to analyze that. Listen to this efulefu. Have you ever seen anybody, because Emmanuel Macron is 30-something years old, they will say, I call him president, but I senior him. No. Everybody respect that office of the president. He's the authority. I call him my prime minister. Let me take it back a little bit and let it continue. I have a call to take. 1 minute.
See them as a low lives because they won't, their life will change. But that is not the point here. How were it two cup when you Biafra child, one chicken, and ask him to always put that cup whenever he's doing a video. If I am Simon Ekpa, I will think that this guy, who is this guy actually? Yes, he's supporting me. Why is this cup down over there? I will be thinking the same thing as well. But the reason why Mas Hugo said I should do some clarifications is the reason why what I'm doing today. To let everybody, for those who still harbor something, because people call me two-faced. And I was like, how can I be two-faced? When I am 200% behind Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, behind my prime minister, I call him my prime minister. I call him my prime minister. And today,
there's a call I had to take. I call him my prime minister. Ask this monkey, ask this mumu. He even repeated it twice. I call him my prime minister. Because you have no respect for him. You don't even love him. If you do, I don't see the reason why you are reminding us that now, you, even though I call him my prime minister, but to show you that Makanabu the prime minister. You see how hopeless he is? You see the reason why our PM saw him, look at it, and knew that this guy is nothing but fake. I call him my prime minister. My prime minister. Fake. Sabo. Sabontike. Sabonde mwokobo. I call him my prime minister. Listen to his voice. The same thing Ngozi Orabufulani have in mind, though. Ngozi, because you know Ngozi is almost 70 years old. And then when she look and say, this boy, prime minister, they rule for something years. That's why Ngozi opened her gutter, her God-forsaken gutter, and said that if Simon Ekpa like, let him come and sit down here right now, and we will discuss this matter on the table. The same mentality of Atomiato. But you guys are just nitwits because you are all a bloody loser. Simon Ekpa Odogu is the prime minister. You had better get used to it. Get used to it. Itoyato bull crap. Atomiato. Oko. Listen to the monkey and his mouth is used to say atomiato.
when I am 200% behind Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, behind my prime minister, I call him my prime minister. I call him my prime minister. And today,
look at him. Look at the body language. I need to emphasize on this. I call him my prime minister. That's the reason why you have the audacity to go against the Biafra Republic government in exile after dealing with the DOS. Now you have gone to go and join the most worst sabo of the whole world, Ngozi Orabufulani, against the order of our prime minister. So how dare you open your gutter and still be calling him your prime minister? He's not your prime minister. You are of the devil. And you don't belong to Biafra. You belong to Okumwe. You belong to Nigeria. And as far as Ngozi is taking people to Nigeria, you need to get into that next flight and follow Ngozi back to Nigeria. Fake people everywhere. I call him my prime minister. And when you force to get your prime minister, and you don't know that whether you like it or not, Oga your prime minister. Obro nature he been a Biafra. Oga your prime minister. He just showed that he's really two-faced. Thank you. He just showed that he's really two-faced, man. Just look at his. I want you people to look at his body language. Look at, I'm going to make it bigger now so that you will see his body language. One shake ahụ one afia. Mana na onye abu ezigbote sabo karaka. Look at him.
Behind my prime minister, I call him my prime minister. I call him my prime minister. And behind my prime minister, I call him my prime minister. I call him my prime minister. And behind my prime minister, I call him my prime minister. I call him my prime minister. Behind my prime minister, I call him my prime minister. I call him my prime minister. And today, behind Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, behind my prime minister, I call him my prime minister. I call him my prime minister. And today, behind Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, behind my prime minister, I call him my prime minister. I call him my prime minister. And today, behind Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, behind my prime minister, I call him my prime minister. I call him my prime minister. And behind Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, behind my prime minister, I call him my prime minister. I call him my prime minister. And behind Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, behind my prime minister, I call him my prime minister. I call him my prime minister. And today, behind Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, behind my prime minister, I call him my prime minister. I call him my prime minister. And today, to my DPM, why should I be, on what ground? Since 1999 is when I started from some newspaper. I was in Mosul, from Mosul to IPOB to autopilot, they call us, from autopilot to BRG now to the final bus stop, because nobody, there is nothing else to declare. So on this note, I would like to say I kept 15 cartons for Odogwu Ebua. Now I add the Gomu Agumani to it. Because our DPM, I would like you to communicate with our governor. I may especially 5 cartons for you. Make sure that in give meet that you give them gifts. Discuss that is specially for you, because 5 cartons is for Dogu, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Another 5 cartons is here for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And anybody do not have this cup, honestly, get regretted the day I gave a toast with this cup with our 2 great heroes. On this note, 1 carton goes for $250, and you buy it. Actually, that's 45 cartons for today. And you buy it, we ship it to you from Toronto here, direct it to your address. Once you go, we take care of that. On that note, I hands up.
They were. They were. Thank you so much, OgodoWoman. Let me quickly tell. Speaker, I want to tell Biafrans, please. You see some of these criminals that we are flirting around our prime minister. Please do not be worried about what they say you are. Because once you start getting worried about what they say you are, you cannot fight for the freedom of your people, your children, your grandchildren. They will do everything possible to dissuade you, to make you lose hope. They will do everything possible to demonize you. Let me tell you, Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, and the prime minister said it. What they do is what they project on other people.
Yeah.
What they do is what they project on other people.
Exactly.
So do not be worried about, when you look at them, it's just like you can put all of them in your one palm. In one of your palm, left. That's where you put all of them. You pack all of them, put them there. All of them, including the one called Elias and Dabiri. And Biafrans, I want you all, those of you that have the access to write to the state of either Washington, D.C., wherever that moral global is registered, I want you all to write to the Secretary of State and let them know what this Elias, the danger he is constituting to the United States of Biafra. Elias and Dabiri, they are not Biafrans. They have no business with Biafrans. They have no right to be doing what they are doing. I am the surrogate of the United States of Biafra. The power lies in me. And they're not working for me. They're not working for Biafrans. Write them and let them know the danger, this Elias and Dabiri, what they are doing, the criminality they are propagating behind the scene. Let Moran Global, whoever have access, write the office, call them. Let them know that these criminals will put his organization into trouble. I'm telling you, it's not about me or about the cabinet members. No. It's not about that. It's about the Nigerian government paying this criminal.
There are many things she said. What I'll do is that when we come back in the afternoon, by the grace of God, we will listen to this part of Ngozi Orabufulani. Now, after OgodoWoman finished talking, instead of Ngozi to address what OgodoWoman said, she doesn't care. She's addressing her immediate problem. The immediate nightmare she's facing is Moran Global and the Aman Dabiri. Now, she's calling her Mugu, go and start writing. Write the Secretary of State and write against Aman Dabiri and Moran Global. I thought you people said that Ngozi was not sued and that Ngozi is not afraid and nothing mega. Something mega. Something mega. Thank you, Chukwama. She is panicking. Panicking like no man business. Ngozi is no longer sleeping. Now, she's looking for the services of those Mugu that will help her to write letter. Even if you write from today till 1,000 years. Aman Dabiri is our legal persona, our lawyer. Moran Global is our lobbyist in America. We have documents for it. You will hear more things that she said while she was panicking. This is person that have deceived all of you, calling your names. I recommend you go and subscribe, and all of you are running like bingo. Like bingo, you want to go and start fighting for Ngozi. Ngozi who can no longer sleep. She can no longer sleep. She is panicking. Ngozi is having nightmare. She is now, if what she was taking was 2 pills before, now she's taking 7 every night before she can sleep because she can't face it alone. This suit is completely destroying her. And then she's saying, go and write. It's not for me, it's for the Nigeria. How can writing America be for Nigeria government to affect? You write America government that Aman Dabiri, they are not Biafrans, that Moran Global is not Biafrans. Are you not a fool? You that registered your own organization in Georgia, is Georgia Biafra? The certificate you have, is it in Nigeria that registered it? Is it not in Georgia? Are they Biafrans that registered it? You will see more of a panic. I will analyze it in the afternoon by the grace of God. But let me tell you and let me warn you. If you go and fight or put yourself on the line to fight Ngozi's fight, you will put yourself on the line of fire. And we don't care. The collateral damage here, nothing. Nobody cares. It will get to you. So if you love yourself, stay out of the way and save yourself from destruction. Because Ngozi, she knows what is coming for her. She's panicking. She leave OgodoWoman story. Tell me, how does Moran Global, Elias, have to do with what OgodoWoman just said now? OgodoWoman said a lot of things. Ngozi did not even go into what OgodoWoman said because it's not important. OgodoWoman, now see how useless you are. With everything you said, Ngozi does not care. What concerns Ngozi is what Briggy is doing to her. She is only concerned about the nightmare she's passing through because of Briggy. And now you are carrying cup. That cup, you see that cup, OgodoWoman, that cup will land you in a pot of soup forever. You are using cup to buy favor. 10 cartons, 20 cartons, 3 cartons. Who cares? Ngozi does not care. He knows that your cup is fake. You are DOS. You are rubbish. She's only concerned on how to save herself from the impending danger coming from the heavyweight Aman Dabiri and Moran Globals, Ngozi Elias. Ngozi Elias, I greet you. You are going to hear how she's disturbed. I am the one that first of all started calling Elias Ngozi Elias. And whether you like it or not, Elias is Ngozi. We will give him that title. You see, Moran Global, they will be your end. Shebi said they are criminals. You will come to court and prove how Elias is a criminal, how Aman Dabiri is a criminal. You will prove it because they have evidence and they have their documents for being our lawyer. You will prove it how they become criminals on social media. You never holler. You go enter. You go enter. Aqua America. Hey! I will leave it here. So all of you be warned, especially those of you in America fighting for Ngozi. If you love yourself, stay out of the way. Halima too is going in. Make sure you don't go in with her. Panic mood activated. Water. I need to go to work this morning. I am so excited. But OgodoWoman busted. Onabago 419. Olusigo no nabago 419. Ngwano, comment.
Onabago 419.